What up, everybody? College football, man, oh man, is it not exciting to watch? This week's slate of games had some amazing matchups. Lots of ranked teams going against ranked teams, close endings and blowouts. It's been a good week of college football, and me, Riley Puddin Peters, and my partner in crime, as always, Dr. Preston Rowe, we are here to show you the way and to let you know a thing or two about the game that we love. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate. All right, man. This was, honestly, a solid week. It started off, it's pretty good for me. Clemson won. I'm excited.
I didn't get a chance to watch that game, so
yeah.
I'm assuming they look good. I don't know, but
we look decent. Syracuse, coming into this game, they were 4-0, man. Let's just jump straight into it, man.
yeah.
Clemson,
Syracuse, dude. The Carrier Dome has been kind of a house of horrors for Clemson under Dabo Swinney.
Yeah, we've had some sketchy moments in that bitch. This game though, we started off strong, and we just kept rolling. We won 31-14. That was the final score, which isn't like a crazy win, but in D1, especially considering the fact that we're 2-2 and they're 4-0, we may be Clemson, but right now the record ain't what we expect. So, we always got to be on alert. And the fact that we came up and put 31 on this team, I'm excited about it. Some really good plays. Klubnik looked pretty good. He went 23 for 37, 263 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, pulling a clean 85 QBR. He's looking better this week for sure. And I don't know if it's the quality of opponent, but considering the record of Syracuse, not that they're necessarily playing powerhouses all season, but, you got to be, any team that's undefeated into week 5, they're at least somewhat real.
Well, Riley, you skipped over a key part. I don't know if you meant to or not, but do you know what this was for you, Riley?
This is our first win in the ACC on the season.
This is your first conference win, bro.
Yes, sir.
1-2 in conference. Definitely not how y'all wanted to start the season.
Nah, but in all fairness to our ACC season, it was definitely top-loaded.
Hey, man, I just have one question for you. And Jay Sean, last time we had him on, the last time we talked about Clemson, he really kind of harped on this. Why don't y'all just feed Will Shipley? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Your receivers can't separate, and he gets, dude, it seems like he averages about 5 yards a carry. Just feed that man.
Yeah. It is also mind-blowing because we're a very good run blocking team for the most part. The one thing that always kills me about our Clemson stat lines is like a lot of times we have like the defense playing against us has like high tackle for losses. Like I think against this game we gave up 13 to fucking Syracuse, but that's not our run blocking. It's all the fucking outside screens that we hit.
All of the screens.
I think that's kind of the case for a lot of the spread teams or teams that want to run a lot of wide receiver screens, because wide receiver screens are one of those plays where it's like it either hits decent or big or you fucking get like -2. Like, it's a very do or die, live by the sword, die by the sword kind of play.
All right, so Riley, I'm gonna hit you with some hashtag copious notes here.
Yeah.
About Clemson's 31-14 win over the Syracuse Orange. Will Shipley, he had 18 carries for 61 yards. He also had a touchdown. But dude, here's the thing, kind of blows my mind. So Syracuse, they finally were able to kind of slow down Will Shipley a little bit. Only averaged 3.4 yards a carry. But dude, y'all's backup tailback, Phil Maffa, he was averaging 5.4 yards a carry, 8 carries for 43 yards, and he also had a rushing touchdown. So like, why not just continue to do what's working? Like, I don't really understand that.
I gotta say though, on the Phil Maffa, that stat is a little bit skewed because like he ran for 43 and 32 of those were one run.
Okay.
So
you're saying it's kind of
he went what 7 for 11 and then 1 for 32.
All right, Tyler Brown, y'all's dude, he might be y'all's best receiver as a true freshman.
I'll still say Bo Collins is. We just don't fucking throw him the ball. But Tyler Brown definitely made a statement in this game. Is
it that you don't throw him the ball, or that you don't throw him the ball because he can't get separation and he's not open?
I'm sorry. Let's watch this. Watch this right. I'm glad we're talking about this. Look at this right here. Watch this play.
Does he run a double move? Yep. Ooh.
Look at that. Now listen, is that fucking that defense's fault? Maybe a little bit.
I mean, that's fucking terrible
separation.
I mean, dude, run it back?
Yeah.
I just want to see what the corner does on this. Just run it back?
Oh, he gets fucking frozen, dog.
Let me see. All right, so let's watch the corner.
He eats like a motherfucker, dude.
Bro! Like, this is my thing. Like, run it back?
Yeah, it's about to come.
So, as a DB coach, this just really infuriates me. So, watch the corner. Watch what he does, bro.
Oh, dude, He eats it. Look
at
him, dude.
Okay.
He jumped the shit out of it.
He did. But, dude, here's my thing, bro. Like, if you're going to take that far of a fucking back step to break on the jump like that, it's so bad, dude. He was never going to make that play because he freezes himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at this point, you're basically flat-footed. You're just standing there.
He's almost like literally in like full vertical momentum. There's no chance of him going backwards here.
Yeah. Oh, he freezes himself, bro.
Yep.
And that's why you always, as a DB coach, you always harp on never take a full, huge, giant break step. You know what I mean? You want to take short, choppy steps so you can keep your feet and all your balance under you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure. And I mean, I guess as much as we've been fucking hating and deservedly, goddamn it, I'll stand behind it. This is the one thing I kind of like about the Garrett Riley offense is because like what you see here is the result of them running curl routes like fucking 1,000 times a game. I mean, really, it's true. They abused like almost every route concept that we have has a fucking curl route in it. And I think this is literally, that's the reason, and at least in my mind, this is the reason why you do that shit because boop.
I mean, but bro, like there's an easier way to negate curl routes. Like we can talk about that at a later time.
Yeah, I was about to say, listen, I'm not saying this defense was fucking like perfect because I know the defense just blew the shit out of that. But at the same time, I think I think the reason why that kid bit so hard is because like he just got lulled into seeing curl routes all day.
No, absolutely, dude. And I mean, and credit to Garrett Riley, like you said, he really lulled the defense to sleep for that huge touchdown. But I mean, dude, like,
I mean, it's not enough. Like I said, I'm gonna hate deservedly. I'm gonna continue to like we run too many goddamn outside screens for a team that can bully people up front like we can.
It's true.
I mean,
and we can honestly, Riley, like,
yeah.
I told you, man, that was my issue with not just Garrett, but with just the entire Lincoln, or the Riley family. Because Lincoln does the same thing. They just get cute and they don't use their team's physicality. Like, dude, like you said, like, it's Clemson, bro. Just bully Syracuse at the line of scrimmage and you're gonna win.
This was
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Sorry. This was Tyler Brown's big 47 yarder.
Here we go. That's a really good ball.
That's a good ball. I mean, decent
That's
separation.
a really good ball.
I mean, he just had to do that thing straight up, and he beat him in a foot race. So
Yep.
it's really all you can ask for out of a freshman like that.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I mean, nice little blown quarterback run there. And wait for it.
Did he make it? He made it. Riley, he watches the TTT. Riley, he watches the TTT.
Nah, he also missed one, I think. Hold on. I got to check on that.
Cool.
Hold on. Yeah, he missed one, so he only watched half the episode. He made one, missed one. He only watched half the episode. He needs to fucking... You gotta finish. You gotta like and you gotta comment and you gotta subscribe.
God dang, the offensive lineman fucking sacked his ass. Run that shit back. Run that shit back.
Is that Tyler Davis's?
Run it back?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay,
it's gonna be right on the flip of this.
I think it's 76. Like watch how he gets completely turned around. Run it.
Yep, there he is. He's about to come kiss his quarterback.
Oh. And the dude, just to add insult to injury, the dude just falls on top of his quarterback. Come on, man.
There's a nice little blunt. There's a nice little blitz stunt right there. Is that Trotter? Yes, sir.
Jeremiah Trotter? Okay.
Absolute stud. I literally was reading an
man,
article.
I mean, y'all still have dudes everywhere, especially on defense.
No, we really do.
So y'all should not be 3-2.
No, I mean, we really shouldn't. We should. I mean, Duke beat us, okay? Duke beat us.
Yes.
But we beat ourselves against Florida State. That's a fact.
It is.
We all agreed to that.
Y'all should have definitely,
I mean,
y'all should have beat Florida State.
A field goal difference.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other plays in there, but at the end of the day, I mean, really, if we make that field goal with 18 seconds left or whatever the fuck it was, it's like, what do you do? What do you do after that? That was a hit.
That was a hit.
This is I think this directly leads to the 14, and then we put one more. But, I mean, there's really not much more for this game. It's kind of just garbage time at this point, but
yeah, the
takeaway is we looked consistent. I mean, we weren't perfect, but we definitely... Our defense played way better than it has. I think they really dialed their shit in.
I mean, look, man, the Kelly Bryant, Trevor Lawrence teams, they struggled going to Syracuse.
Yeah, for sure.
The teams with T. Higgins and Travis Etienne, Christian Wilkins, Cleveland Farrell, Dexter Lawrence, Big Sexy Dexy.
National championship winning
you did
teams.
what you needed to do.
Yeah.
You took care of business.
But Syracuse is always, you're right. The Dome has always been one. It really is. It just always is like, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna fucking?
There's no AC in that bitch. No. Did you know that?
Nah, I mean,
they don't have AC in the Carrier Dome.
I fucking. It's Syracuse, man. They don't fucking need AC. I think it's the
dude.
What is it? It's end of September, early October. It's already 30 degrees in Syracuse.
Riley, I'm telling you, man, Tyler Brown's your best receiver. I know you love Bill Collins, but
no, Tyler Brown.
I think Tyler Brown.
He is the fucking dog. That was such a sick.
There's Trotter again.
This one was so fucking sick. No, I believe in Brown. I really do. He's one hell of a wide receiver.
Dude, isn't he from South Carolina?
Yeah, I think most of because Bo Collins is too, I think. We've got a pretty heavy. This is the 32-yard run.
There's Maffa. Dude, you know what you love to see from that, Riley?
A good fucking counter. Him keep the ball, though. I know that's what you're going to say.
But I was going to say, he didn't eat popcorn before the game.
Let's watch this counter setup, though. Look at this.
Ooh.
I mean, this is. You couldn't draw it up better. Maffa does a great job waiting here. He sees that he's 78's got his fucking hand on his chest, and he's like, he lets him get a step, and I mean, fucking that's our tight end right here, Burning Stool. He's got two guys, 78.
I mean, dude, but look at the kick out on the front side as well. Like, dude, look how much he's kicked out. Yeah.
No,
Like,
that's beautiful, but I mean, that's I think that was the backside guard on a DB. So, you know, send that boy to the grave, please, my sir. And 78, the main lead from this counter, I mean, he's got number 5, and he just, boom. And Phil Maffa just doesn't lose his footing in the gap, and he's going.
Hey, run it back. I just want to point out something real quick. So run it.
Yep. Yeah, backside guard is 7-7. Look at that,
dude.
Look at that train. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
That's how you should. That's this dude is so. Look at his knees. Look at his knees. he just,
oh no,
yo, dude, look at his knees, dude. Look at his knees. He's so scared.
He is so scared, dude. He knows he fucked up. Run it, back it up. I just want to point out something real quick because people aren't gonna realize this. Pause it run it back.
Got you.
I need a fucking clicker for YouTube. YouTube, make us a clicker. All right, pause it. Okay, so what I want to let you look at that linebacker on the backside. The dude, no, that one. Yeah, that guy right there.
This guy.
Watch. He's the scrape guy. So on any kind of counter or in any kind of play where there's a bunch of movement from the offensive line, the backside backer's job is always to scrape over the top. What we basically, you're supposed to come backside and make that play. You know, and dude, like, he's focused, his eyes are in the wrong place, man. He's looking at Shipley.
I mean,
and there's no one there to scrape.
There is no one there to scrape, but I think you gotta respect him watching the ship, because
no, you do. You absolutely do.
That's some fucking.
But they didn't even fake it to him.
Honestly, though, you know what? Hold on. No way. Is the backside of this looks like it's a fucking like a screen setup almost. Look, watch ship and watch this. I know it's like a big old jumbled mess.
It's just kind of fucked.
The way that fucking ship is like doing this. I'm not saying like I am 1,000% sure the counter was the play here. But what I'm saying is I think what you're seeing right here is like the development of some shit that we're gonna hit to someone that does something real dumb, like not fucking cover Shipley.
Okay.
Cause look, I mean, Cade Kublik's he's practicing his boot out right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, I mean the linebacker, you know, I mean
you know, that's a fucking, you know, that's a situation. I can only imagine though that they probably were like, listen, if Shipley's coming towards you, just don't leave him alone.
Yeah. We can.
Ooh, I didn't know they had.
Yeah, I think you're right, Riley. It does. It kind of looks like a little jumbled mesh on the backside, but like.
Yeah, I mean, I just think because fucking, what is that? 6 hats in one space like that. I mean,
yeah,
that's just gonna be a fucking cluster, no matter what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
and I mean, they really benefited from it though. It almost seems like that's what they thought was going to happen out of this, because I mean they really kind of blew it on this side, because there's fucking 6 hats right here and fucking 4, 5 if you count this dude.
Like, I mean, hey man, if you don't know what you're doing, how will the defense know what you're doing? Come on, man.
Dude, 78 almost lit 5 to fucking shit, dude. 5 made a great play getting out of the way here. Dude, big man wanted it. He fucking wanted it. Oh, hell yeah.
That's a big man rumbling and stumbling towards you, bro.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
Hey, man. 5 made a business decision.
Yeah, he was like, and out of the way. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Next game.
So, Clemson, they go on the road. They beat Syracuse 31-14.
31-14, and we get out of there looking, feeling all right. We got Wake
1
Forest
and 2 in the
week.
ACC.
Yep, we got Wake Forest in Clemson in Death Valley, and so.
Hey man, Sam Hartman's not there to hurt you anymore.
Nah, man, he's at Notre Dame doing fucking Notre Dame shit.
Yeah, man.
Let's watch.
Ooh, Duke and Notre Dame.
Ooh, that was a fucking fancy transition. No one was expecting that one. But this was a good game.
This was a great game.
I mean, Duke, Notre Dame pulled it out 21-14. Duke gave them fucking just about all they could take, though.
I mean, dude, like Notre Dame, if you watch this game, you were like, holy shit. Notre Dame won that game in the exact same way that they lost to Ohio State a week earlier. Like, it seemed like Marcus Freeman kind of learned from his mistakes, and Duke made the same mistakes that Notre Dame did. So, I will say this, Riley. Notre Dame looks like maybe the best version of themselves that I've seen in a few years. I think Sam Hartman's legit. I think he's going to be a first-round draft pick. Like, Sam Hartman is that good. He's that dude, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he was 50% for 222 yards this game. I mean, they really let their run game do the speaking, though, which is I can always appreciate. Listen, if you got an offensive line like Notre Dame does, run the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Garrett.
We have one of the best offensive lines in the country.
For sure. No, that Notre Dame offensive line is really shit. And I think, I really think that, and as I thought about the sentence I'm about to say, I was like, of course I'm about to fucking say this. But anyways, the dominance of that offensive line is really kind of like allows them to do what they want because they can pass block as well as they can run block consistently.
Absolutely.
I mean, the only trouble they really had was against Ohio State, and I mean that makes sense. We're talking about one of the best,
programs in the country.
Yeah, one of the best teams.
Yeah,
for sure. Dude, what the fuck was that? Look at this. Do you see this little face mask pull he just did on the bottom of this pile?
Let me see.
Watch. It's this 5'6". Look at that right there.
Oh yeah, 56. Okay.
What?
We see you, buddy, dude.
I think
trying to pull a Brandon Spikes, bro. Trying to fucking gouge some dude's eyes out.
He's like, I'm gonna get out. Yo, what? There's no call on that?
No, there was no call.
I mean, like, ooh, what a whiff.
Hey, dude, it's Duke, man. It's Duke football.
That kid does not watch the TTT. Look at him. He's sad.
Yeah, he's big sad.
He's missing out on our content. It makes him sad.
I will say this, Riley. Duke is a very... It's a good program, but it's an ascending program under Mike Elko.
Yeah, no.
They won 9 games last year, and he was in his first year as the head coach there. And he's obviously going to get a lot of bigger schools calling when they have job openings this offseason. Dude, Mike Elko is a hell of a coach. He was a great defensive coordinator at Texas A&M.
This kid this kid sent the kick over the fucking net.
Let me see.
That's crazy. That doesn't happen much anymore.
I mean, but dude, you've got to give Duke respect, man. Like they are definitely a program on the rise.
Yeah, no, they almost got 2, like, I don't know what you want to call them, fucking like trademark wins, I guess is like the best term. That's what most people would say, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they got Clemson.
Yeah, they got Clemson, and they damn near got fucking Notre Dame.
Yeah, man. And it's just dude, what a catch.
8-8. Man's a dog.
Hey, man, Notre Dame, they produce tight ends.
They do.
They do. Maybe not the level of Iowa, but they absolutely.
That's such a good catch.
But yeah, dude. So let's look at some hashtag copious notes. Like you said, Sam Hartman, 15 of 30, 222 yards. Didn't throw a touchdown, but also didn't throw an interception. just kind of manage the game. And that's all they really needed him to do because, like I said, Notre Dame, they can out-talent Duke. Riley Leonard, the Duke quarterback, 12 of 27, 134 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He also had 18 carries for 88 yards, dude. Riley Leonard is a fucking baller. I don't care what you say. You saw him against Clemson, Riley. Like, he's a baller.
Yeah, man. He's like the third best white boy named Riley to play football for sure.
You know, it is really unfortunate though because at the end of the game, like at the very end of the game, Riley Leonard got sacked and he seemed to tweak his knee. And he was after the game, he was in the medical tent and he came out on crutches. So hopefully he's okay. That'd be a huge blow if he's out for an extended amount of time for the Blue Devils.
It's looking like right now they're calling it a high ankle sprain.
Okay. So that could be.
They're expecting 2 weeks.
He went from 4 to 8 weeks.
It's
4 to 8 weeks, something like that.
2 weeks.
Okay.
They're calling 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's kind of on a deadline. They got a bye next week. They play NC State, and then they play Florida State and Louisville. Those are, I mean, that's gonna be a tough 2 week stretch for them. They're definitely gonna want their quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know they got a bye week. They're going into a bye week, so fucking luckies.
Another guy I want to highlight is Notre Dame running back Audric Estime, 18 carries, 81 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. He was really kind of their offense for most of the night. Really good, solid running back for Notre Dame.
I mean, yeah, he was their scoring offense, but I mean, I gotta highlight big man 8'8". I mean, we talked about him already twice with some nasty catches, but he did 6 for 134.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mitchell Evans, bro.
Mitchell Evans, 6'5", 260. It's a hoss catching the ball. My man averages 15 yards a catch on the season.
That's insane. That's ridiculous.
Those are Sunday numbers, my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So Notre Dame, they were up 13-0, and then Duke they just kind of hung in the game, and then they started slowly catching up and making it a game. The thing about these Duke Blue Devils is they're never gonna quit. They're never gonna give up. I mean, Riley, you saw it. Like Clemson would drive all the way down into the red zone and into the goal line, and then they'd get a fucking turnover or another kind of stop. Like I really like this Duke team.
This Duke squad is a bend but never break squad. That is
just team.
Yeah,
overall.
That is what they are. Like their offense and their defense, everyone on that sideline, it's almost like, I mean, they have like the real underdog mentality, I would say. Like they're expecting like all these games in their head, you can tell that they're like, all right, we're probably going to lose this, but we're going to give them one hell of a fucking fight. And I think now it's gotten to the point where that one hell of a fight is giving teams every fucking thing they can handle. Like it's really like everything that they get. I mean, they just took Notre Dame to the line. Obviously, they beat Clemson. I mean,
yes.
Leading into this Notre Dame game, they're undefeated. Like Florida State better be fucking worried. Like this is a team that could fucking derail them for sure.
Hey man, Florida State plays Virginia Tech this week. Let's go.
Oh shit. Hey man.
We'll see.
I will. I would love a Virginia Tech upset of Florida State.
Hey man.
That would be one for the storybooks.
The last time we went into Tallahassee was 2018, and they were riding all this hype with Willie Taggart, and he just fucking shut that down. I think we won like 24-3 or something like that. But yeah, that should be a fun game. Hopefully I'll be able to watch it.
Preston went down to Tallahassee. He was looking for some Seminoles to kill.
Dude.
Yeah, man, but
that's a poor ass angle though.
Oh, I mean,
that safety took a bad angle.
Listen,
it's a really good counterplay, but it's just a bad angle.
Oh, you could tell that he just spent his entire football career being the fastest motherfucker on the field, and he was like, "Oh shit, it didn't work this time." That really is kind of the crazy thing about Division I football is like every once in a while you do see some shit like that where like that's a terrible angle, and you're like, "Well, it's because that
look
dude
at that
is
run, dude."
Yeah, he just stumbled. Holy
shit! God,
he said, "Don't stop me now." Because I'm having a good time.
Jordan Waiters, bro. Fuck.
Dude, it took 6 dudes to keep him from scoring. Oh, man. Leave him wide open.
Bro, my man deserved to score, though. Let's be real.
Nah, he did deserve to score, but you just got to score. That's just the fact.
Yeah, you do. You just have to score. But yeah, dude, the end of this game was crazy. Sam Hartman had the play of the game, in my opinion. Yeah, dude, just wide open.
Let's see. Eight.
Yep. Mitchell Evans, 6 catches, 134 yards, bro, like we said. So now Duke is taking the lead. It's 14-13. And Notre Dame, they start driving down the field. So it's 1st and 10. No, he pushed off. It was OPI. It was offensive pass interference.
I was about to say, nobody let it. I was wondering.
If you watch the replay, bro, he blatantly pushes off.
That's a blatant push.
Yeah. But no, we got to wait for the play of the game.
Oop. Oof.
Almost intercepted.
Almost.
That's a really tough catch, but bro, that's one game on the line. I feel like you got to make that.
Oh yeah, you got to hit that. That's game. That's the end.
Yeah. So here we go. They clock it. Kirk Cousins could learn a thing or two from Sam Hartman.
A lot of people could.
Yeah. And then touchdown.
Good night.
Hang on, did they not show the third down run?
First and 10, 4th and 16.
No, the fourth down run. Here we go. This was the play of the game, dude. 4th and 16, game on the line. Watch what Hartman does.
Gets it. Yeah, fucking dive at the end, dude.
Yeah, dude. Just to make sure, and then he clocks it. That's why he clocked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Dude, like
the run and the clock.
Dude, if you're his teammate, you fucking love that.
Yeah.
That's your quarterback, game on the line, fucking scrambling and putting his everything on the line, his body, everything, to get that first down, to give your team a chance to go down and win this game. That, to me, was the play of the game.
And, I mean, they win it 21-14.
Yeah, Riley Leonard got hurt on the last drive, so we really hope that he'll be okay. That's a huge loss for Duke, but yeah. This game made me mad.
Yeah.
I was very mad. So Georgia goes number one ranked Georgia, I should say, goes into Jordan-Hare, goes into Auburn, a place where Auburn has a lot of voodoo happen. Let's be real. Like, Jordan-Hare is cursed for a lot of top-ranked teams. Dude, the last 4 teams that went into Auburn to play Auburn, or the last 4 number one ranked teams, I should say, all lost at Auburn.
Oh, yeah, they're always that team. They really are.
They all are. I mean, dude, look at that. Bro, looks like Cam Newton out here.
And it ain't just the
Look
Uno.
at that.
It ain't just the Uno
Peyton
in the
Thorne,
chest.
dude. Georgia came in here as one of the best run defenses in the country. In the first half, man, Georgia could not stop Auburn. They could not stop Auburn's running game. It was ridiculous. It was crazy how Georgia just could not stop them. Couldn't stop them.
Wait, what couldn't they do? Stop
Couldn't
them.
stop them. Couldn't stop them. Let me get my hashtag copious notes here.
Damn.
What?
Just that throw, that fucking pick. Oof. That's some good D. That little corner blitz.
As a team, Auburn ran the ball 43 times for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. And dude, they just could not stop the read option. Georgia struggled like a motherfucker to stop the read option. And Auburn was winning at halftime because of it. So, you know.
Boom. Strong run. Strong run. Boom. Strong run.
Here we go.
But I know you do have one big discrepancy for Auburn in this game.
Yeah, we'll get to that when the time is right.
When the time is right.
Yeah, dude. So, we can just cut forward.
Boom. There's one of them.
So it's 2nd and 1. Auburn's winning. This is in the third quarter, 17-10. There's Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers might be the greatest weapon in college football, not just like tight end. He might be the best player in college football. Like as a non-quarterback, obviously people will say Caleb Williams, but I think the argument for best player right now, best non-quarterback in college football, is between Brock Bowers and Marvin Harrison Jr., the wide receiver at Ohio State.
Yeah.
So now it's tied up 17-17, and Auburn try to run the ball. They have to,
They got to give it up, Sally, and then now.
Yeah, so here we go. Tied.
That's Bro Bowers right there.
So, Riley, run it back. Georgia has struggled, not just in this game, but Georgia has struggled with offense, like just in general. Like, Georgia has struggled with offense just in general. We need to get a fucking clicker, bro. This shit pisses me off. Okay, so pause it.
Ooh.
Georgia has struggled with offense. There's Brock Bowers right there. Like I said, has an argument for the best non-quarterback player in college football. And if you are Auburn, I guess Auburn went down and hired the Jacksonville Jaguars coaches for this week because they just refused to cover this motherfucker. This is ridiculous. Bro, what are you doing? I get it. Like, he runs right down the seam, but bro. Georgia, make someone else beat you if you're Auburn. You cannot let Brock Bowers just eat and feast with the game on the line. Here he is again. God. I mean, dude, like, if you watch the replays, they just playing soft zones. Bro, fucking cover him. You have to have inside leverage, and you have to bracket him over the top. You've got to have a safety help over the top. So now here we go again.
Boom.
That's Marcus Roseme Jack Saint.
Yeah,
But again, you let someone else beat you. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sell out. Which they kind of did. Oh, selling out for the run. Of course.
Yeah.
I think it's really.
So keep in mind, it's a tie ball game at this point. So now it's 3rd and 12. You have to be thinking, where's Brock Bowers?
There's Brock
Wide
Bowers.
fucking open! What are you doing? Okay.
Oh, that one's a run.
Auburn's defense. Yeah, they said it wasn't. They said on the broadcast that it wasn't a design quarterback run. That was a design quarterback run. Here we go again. Brock Bowers, wide open. You're playing, and then look at that, dude. Touchdown. Game over. Auburn, they can't do anything on their next drive. Game over. But, dude, that was, 4 or 5 huge, crucial plays that Auburn just did not cover maybe the best player in college football.
I mean, he looked like Travis Kelce out there finding all those blank spaces.
That's why I said, man, they fucking hired the Jaguars coaching staff, bro. It's a bold move, dude. Riley, you know their best player on offense, their only legit weapon who can consistently beat us? Let's just not cover him.
Let's let him just be wide open. I mean,
dude,
wide open.
Look, bro, run it back, Riley. Run it back. I get it. This is the scheme. Watch this right here. Okay. Run it back just a little. I just want you to see this. I just want you to watch this. Okay. So you see I can't tell what number. Him right there. So he sees Brock Bauer going vertical on him. But watch what he does. He jumps for the fucking stick route. What are you doing? Bro, no one is covering that man. Why are you playing soft zones against the best tight end in the country? It doesn't make sense. Riley, make it make sense.
I don't know, but I could probably make it make dollars. Let's get this dude to the league.
And dude, look.
Oh.
Look at the safety, bro. Why are you playing that far outside when there's no vertical threat to the fucking perimeter?
Yo, also, this fucking tackle
Look at the safety.
Number 4 right here. What is that?
He did not want that smoke, bro. He didn't want it.
What is that?
He didn't want it.
He looked like he was going for a piggyback ride. He said uppies.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Brock Bowers, 8 catches, 157 yards, and the game-winning touchdown.
Yep. Georgia takes this one.
That's ridiculous.
They take it 27-20. Brock Bowers being the Iceman. And
dude, the majority of those yards were made in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
When the game was on the line.
Yeah, in absolute crunch time.
I don't get it. So, bro, Auburn, please, you clearly don't know what you're doing on defense. Hashtag hire the TTT. Fucking hell, man.
All right. Now
God
we gotta
dang.
go. We gotta move on and talk about the USC Trojans and the Colorado Buffaloes.
Now, Riley, to be fair, just before we start talking about this game, I said Colorado was going to struggle with Oregon, right?
Yeah.
I said that if they have a chance to upset a team in the top 10, it's going to be USC because they don't play defense. I think I was right about that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if Colorado played both halves like they played the second half, they'd probably had a solid chance.
It's just... So, I mean... Now, granted, Colorado's not great on defense either because they just let a fucking completely busted run play go for 6.
But this one was...
But yeah, dude, so USC goes up 7-0 early. What were you saying?
I said this one had to be uncomfortably close for them, for USC.
Yeah.
Boom. No, he does not watch the TTT.
He does not watch the.
I mean, honestly, like, the big story of this game is that USC really kind of jumped out to a lead, and then
Dude, they were up 41-14 at one point.
yeah, and
then they won the game 48-41. That shows you how much of a blown lead they lost.
yeah,
They damn near blew this game because, like I said, they don't. It's 21-0 at this point. They're like, okay, USC, they're just gonna roll. Nope, Colorado. You have to give Colorado credit for this, dude. They're never going to give up. They're always going to keep fighting.
Yeah, no, they stayed in this fucking game.
Yeah. But granted, was that USC helping them on defense? Abso-fucking-lutely it was. God dang. But yeah, dude, Shador actually played really well.
Yeah.
30 of 45, 371 yards, 4 touchdowns. He did throw an interception. But he also had a rushing touchdown. He also had 50 yards on the ground. Caleb Williams, I mean, Heisman Trophy frontrunner, USC's quarterback, 403 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. Like,
yeah.
Can you imagine if USC had half the defensive production that their offense puts out every week? They would be by far the best team in the country.
Yeah, for sure. No, their defense, or lack thereof,
terrible.
Is definitely
their defense is awful.
Yeah,
their defense is terrible. Like, it's a joke how bad their defense is. So it's 27-7. Here goes Caleb. You know.
Well, apparently it's good in the first half.
Yeah. Broken tackle, just dive for the touchdown. You know. Now at this point it's 34-7. And as you know, as a USC fan, you're thinking, okay, let's not blow this. And then what do? They have to go and nearly blow this game.
We get some good plays out of Colorado here before the half. They know that they need something.
They need to get momentum going into halftime.
If they're gonna have any chance, they need big plays. And I mean,
Look at the Bubs getting out in front on that screen, Riley.
Yeah, that was nice. That
was nice.
They convoyed.
34-7. Here we go. And they get some before the half. Look at Shador.
Big run.
Touchdown. Tutty. So now it's a 20-point game.
In the first. I mean, like that's this is like they had all they had to do was stop them, and fucking they'd walk into the halftime with what 34-7 lead. And the kicker was Colorado got the ball on the flip side. So not only did they give up momentum, they also didn't get the ball. That's some good defense, though. There it is. There's one. Boom, boom. Corral the kid.
That's a very rare sighting. A USC defensive play.
Yeah. In fact, it's the only one for the whole video. But no, man, this one, I mean, there's really, besides the comeback itself, they're really, and USC is looking a little sketchy.
It's 48-21, bro.
And like
Colorado scored 20 unanswered points. That's, I mean, if you're USC, like, and this is why I said that USC was never going to win the Pac-12 or anything of significance with Lincoln Riley as their head coach, because they neglect it. They just don't ignore it. They neglect it. And, I mean, a team like Oregon or a team like Utah or even like a physical team like UCLA, they're going to expose this defense, bro. And your offense can't carry you every single game. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. You need defense wins championships. That's the old saying, and I think it still holds to this day.
Absolutely, man. I mean, at some point, they're going to lose to a more physical team that has a really good defense and that can, take advantage of USC's terrible defense. Because I said it before, I'm going to say it again. USC, they're not going to win the Pac-12 this year. I don't believe it.
I hope they win the Pac-12 and then, just get fucking demolished in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, dude, that's what Lincoln Riley did at Oklahoma every year. Notorious for that. So, but yeah, man, just USC, they didn't blow the lead, but
they got close.
If you're a USC fan, this has got to make you nervous.
Makes you sweat.
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado escapes, or Colorado almost does it. USC escapes Colorado 48-41.
Yep.
They took them everything they had.
Yeah, man. Now, absolutely it did.
Speaking of everything that somebody has, I don't want to spend long on this one. Honestly, I just kind of want to go towards the end here and just kind of
This game was insane.
Yeah, just the wildest fucking game of the week by far.
Absolutely.
I mean,
if you missed this game, it was a late night game, but it was a fantastic college football game. It was phenomenal. Oh.
Yeah, Ole Miss is always one of those teams that you just don't ever think about for anything. They just always feel like, oh, okay, Ole Miss, good. What's up?
Yeah, so dude,
how's Michael Orr
Ole
doing?
Miss,
how's the
Ole Miss
family?
So just for some context, Ole Miss in the first quarter, they went up 21-7 over LSU, and both these teams are ranked. Ole Miss, they just lost to Alabama on the road a week ago. 13 ranked LSU, 28th ranked Ole Miss. Ole Miss, they go up 21-7 in the first. Then Ole Miss comes about in the second quarter and goes and makes it 28-31. They scored 21 points in the second quarter. Ole Miss only scores 10. So at that point, it's 31-28. Then LSU comes out and scores 14 in the third quarter. Ole Miss only scores 3. And then, Ole Miss, they're able to win this game 55-49. This game was insane.
Yeah, I think they scored.
This game was ridiculous.
They scored 21 unanswered at the end, right? Or is it 14
Yeah,
unanswered?
they did.
I think it's 21, though. I'm pretty sure it was 21 unanswered.
Yeah.
To take that shit. So, I mean, that's great defense, LSU. Great clutch time defense, man. Y'all are killing it. Oof. Sketchy.
Yeah, he got it, though.
He did, but...
So Ole Miss are able to score and get the 2-point conversion. And then LSU, dude, they're almost able to... They're almost... Look at that, dude. And he's able to get out of bounds. Just a broken tackle on a crossing route. Oh.
But too bad it's...
So here's Jaden Daniels.
Ooh.
He should have picked that, bro.
Oh, for sure. No, you got to have that.
Oh, that man is killing himself. Oh. Dude, yeah, he reads it perfectly. Watch, he's just got eyes on Jaden Daniels.
I mean, he just let it hit his shoulder pad. You got to catch with your hands, Bubba. Catch with your hands.
Both quarterbacks in this game were really, really good. They played really well. Jaden Daniels of LSU, 414 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss quarterback, 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So very clean, very efficient games from both of them.
Shit, dude. Ole Miss's running back for 177 and a touchdown off of 33 carries. That's big. Yeah,
dude. Quinshawn Judkins, one of the most, I think, underrated players in college football. I don't think a lot of people outside the SEC really know about him, but he's a beast. Oh. So now it's 2nd down and 15. They got 5 seconds left.
You got to keep chucking it and not fucking up.
Yeah.
But too bad.
Another penalty, a false start. They had 2 false starts on this last drive. So here we go. Jaden Daniels scrambling.
Last effort.
This was brutal. Are they going to show the replay? Let me see. Are they going to show the replay?
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
I think they're gonna.
No, it's in. No, it's the end.
No. If you watch it, dude, it hits the receiver right in his hands. It just bounces off his hands.
Show me what you are showing. Show me what you are showing. Here we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, it hit him right in the hands. It was obviously a tough catch, but
he was like, "Oh, my knee. Oh, my knee hurt so bad I couldn't catch it. Oh, my knee." Yep.
So Ole Miss, they beat LSU 55-49. That was a great game.
Yeah.
What else do we got, Riley?
Last full game that we want to talk
about. This play. Oh no, there was one other thing. But yeah. This play. We're not going to spend too much time on this game. This was a ranked game, but Texas they kind of blew out Kansas. Kansas, they're 4-0 though. They're ranked number 24 in the country going into this game, and you got to give Lance Leipold a lot of respect for what he's done with Kansas. They are a formidable and respectable Big 12 team.
Which is a sentence
they're going to be really. They're going to be really. What'd you say?
That's not a sentence you hear often.
No, dude. They're going to be really good, especially with the new Big 12, with Oklahoma and Texas leaving for the SEC. But this is the play that I want to kind of highlight because this is just, to me, this was maybe one of the biggest heads-up plays I've seen all year. So just run it.
Yep, here we go.
So Kansas, they're down 10-0 in the second quarter.
They get a little
run a speed option. Yep. Look at the quarterback. Look at his wheels. Gets fucking trucked. And then look at the tailback. Able to pick up the fumble and just run it in for a touchdown. Now, Riley, you know this, like, on an option play, running back, on an option play, running backs are taught always trail the quarterback. But once he gets out into the open field like that, what do running backs do? They kind of, most of them will just kind of, either try to run out in front and try to block, or they'll just kind of lag because they're like, oh, okay, the play's over, I'm not going to get the ball.
Yeah.
But, dude, shout out to Kansas's running back for fucking making a heads-up play, trailing the quarterback even though he runs it for a first down, and he's able to pick up the fumble and score. I thought that was a huge play. But, I mean, Texas, they did wind up blowing them out. So.
Yeah, man, I mean, listen, as formidable as Kansas is as real as Texas is.
Yeah, dude. Texas, they wind up winning the game 40-14. Jonathan Brooks, Texas's running back, 21 carries, 218 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. That's ridiculous. Averaged 10.4 yards a carry. That'll work. Right, Riley?
That'll do, kids. That'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So,
carry,
Texas.
You better put a freaking hot tub on the jet for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, man, I know people meme this all the time. It seems like Texas might be back. And just going into next week, Texas plays Oklahoma this week.
Oof.
It's the first time that both Texas and Oklahoma are undefeated in this game since 2009. So it's going to be a huge game. The Red River Rivalry, one of my favorite rivalries in all of college football.
Yes, sir.
That'll be a great game.
That's going to be a great one, man. All right.
But yeah, man. Riley, then we got one more thing.
I got one last thing. This week we have a very special, I mean, it's not a whole game. It's a one play for Big Riley's Bub of the Week. And for this one, we have this Kentucky touchdown. Let's watch. Boom.
What's so special about it, Riley?
You're asking that, and it doesn't look like it's that crazy. Pretty average blocking. Running back works his way in there. The real thing is Florida had 13 men on the field.
Let's count them. Riley.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
I mean, 6 guys on the line and 7 in the box. And this Kentucky offensive line finds a way, makes a play, absolutely opens up a hole. I mean,
God.
first we saw a team try to do goal line with 10 people and it not work out. Now we see a team try to do goal line with 13 and it still didn't work out. I guess the thing that we're learning is that you're supposed to play football with 11 guys.
Man, I will give Florida this. They couldn't stop Kentucky's run game and running back Ray Davis with 11 guys. Because Ray Davis had 26 carries, 280 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And was a huge reason why Kentucky blew out Florida 33-14. So, I mean, dude, if you can get away with it, bro, fuck it. Might as well try. But it obviously didn't fucking work.
But, you know, in front of every great running back is some goddamn bubs. And Kentucky,
absolutely,
your offensive line, that's some bub shit right there. Keep it up.
That is absolutely some bub shit.
All right. Well, with that, I think we're going to call this one a wrap. This was a beautiful week of college football. We've got some exciting stuff coming up in the next week. You know, we have Virginia Tech taking on Florida State. Preston's going to go down to Tallahassee himself and yell at him. Like he said, we have Texas, Oklahoma this week. We have Ohio State going against an undefeated Maryland team that looks like they might be sneaky. I don't know.
Dude, they're 5-0, but they're not ranked.
Yep, 5-0, but not ranked. It's a weird scenario.
They got Tua Jr. up there at Maryland.
They do. They have baby Tua. We have Kentucky.
They do have baby Tua.
The same Kentucky team that upset Florida versus Georgia this week. That's going to be a great game. We have Notre Dame and Louisville. That's 5-1, number 10 ranked Notre Dame versus 5-0, number 25 ranked Louisville. That's going to be a big one.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Those will be some great games. I'm excited, man. Dude, can you believe we're already freaking 5 weeks into college football?
No, technically now we're on week 6.
Yeah, man.
Let's just keep
It's
rolling.
crazy.
All right, man. Well, we're going to clean this one up, folks. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the beautiful, wonderful things. But most importantly, keep coming back and enjoying the TTT. We're going to clean up and get out of here, y'all. Peace.